North Korea warned of a preemptive strike against Seoul and Washington. This comes as the two allies carry out their regularly scheduled annual military drills, defensive in nature but perceived as a rehearsal for invasion by the insecure regime. In response, the South's military vowed stern retaliation to any such provocation. Kim Min-ji has the details.
South Korea's military said Sunday that North Korea will face consequences for its provocations. In a statement, Seoul's Joint Chief of Staff warned the North that if it makes a provocation, the South Korean military will retaliate sternly in the way that it's prepared to and ensure that it leads to the self-destruction of the regime. This comes after North Korea threatened to launch a preemptive strike in response to recent joint drills by South Korean and U.S. Special Operation troops. The North Korean military said it would use its own preemptive special operations and strikes to mercilessly crush any attempts by enemy forces to attack its leadership. It went on to say that the strike would occur without warning if U.S. Special Operations forces remain in South Korea. Pyongyang's statement comes in response to the Key Resolve and Full Eagle military drills held annually by Seoul and Washington. North Korea calls them a rehearsal for a northward invasion, while South Korea and the U.S. say they're purely defensive. In a separate development, it appears that North Korea is gearing up for another nuclear test. Satellite images of the North's Punggye-ri nuclear test site, published by 38 North, a U.S. website that monitors the regime, shows 4 or 5 vehicles or trailers at the entrance to the North Portal, the site of Pyongyang's past 4 nuclear tests. 38 North says these vehicles could be involved in the setting up of instrumentation or even a nuclear device. However, it added that the evidence is not definitive, so they could be there for other reasons. There are growing concerns Pyongyang could conduct its 6th nuclear test in the coming days, possibly around the birthday of the regime's late founder Kim Il-sung on April 15th. Last week, defense officials in Seoul said North Korea has long been preparing for a nuclear test and that it has the ability to conduct one at any given time. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.